Analytics meteorologist Joe Bastardi, your daily update, taking a look at the surge of cold in the front five into the northeast, and then widespread cold attacks into the center eastern part of the country. Cold is the weather word here in the 11 to 16. Cold, 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 cold. Heck of a way to run a global warm-up, eh? This is one of the coldest Novembers on record since the satellite era in North America. All right, here's your precipitation. Actually, it's precipitation. I know that, but one of my personalities doesn't think that. You can see California getting wet over there and a lot of wetness in the east. And here's in relation to the averages. You see above normal in the eastern part of the United States and on the west coast as the jet breaks through and the trough just aligns itself into the eastern part of the country with a separate stream coming through Southern California. And here's 16-day snow totals. So if you've missed the snow, there's some snow in the northeast now. We're going to have this is underdone in the plains, by the way. We're going to have a blizzard Sunday into Monday. And you can see plenty of snow falling earlier than average this year. Now, want to explain this. You see this cool pool of water here? It favors sinking air in this part of the world during the height of the winter season. The warmth up here allows sneaky warmer air, or sneaky convection to come across, all right? And you can see a lot of convection here, which in turn feeds into this upper low that we expect forming here. Once you get into the northern climates, you see this over here? That pumps the ridge over northwest North America. And this is different. We haven't seen this for quite some time. A cold signal to the Atlantic multi-decadal oscillation. And that has a bigger impact as far as Arctic sea ice goes down the road. But this is what we're jumping on. This, and this. And this favors the MJO not getting strong in the warmer phases. Now, when we see a lot of thunderstorms and heavy precipitation going off here, that's when we say, uh-oh, look out, 10 to 15 days later, it's going to try to warm up. When we see the opposite going on, we say, uh-oh, look out, it's going to get cold. So you can see over the next 16 days, very, very dry in the eastern Indian Ocean here. And what we have here going on is the barometric pressures are very high over here. See how, and that means the air is sinking. See this? This is 10 days down the road. Now look at this coming across. We get to 15 and it says, oh, well, wait a minute. Maybe this is going to come out and change the pattern in 15 to 25 days. So there's more thunderstorms and upward motion here. And that would mean that, day 25 through 35, which would get us pretty close to Christmas, could turn warmer. Now, is it warmer in relation to how cold it is, or is it actually warmer than normal? Because remember, by the time we get to December 10th and 15th, there may be a lot of snow on the ground across the country, sun angles low, and you get that feedback that keeps it cold, even if the pattern looks mild. Now, this is off Dacula weather over here. What this is showing is showing the phases where there's sinking. You see that? And 7, 8, and 1 at this time of the year are the magic phases for a lot of cold weather, all right, across the United States. And that's where you see the pattern going. See that? Right? So it's going into phases 7, 8, and 1, and that supports a lot of cold. You see, you got to look all over the place. It's not just one thing, right? Everybody looks at the shiny pennies, the models. Oh, look at this, look at this. You got to look and see if there's support for it in other areas of the world, and it looks to be. That's it for now. Enjoy the weather. Only weather you got.